Hello! Welcome back to Gnomish Chris's Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program, the Jewel Missions, or to get to the Jewel Missions. This is number 2, so we're not very far down the line on things. Last thing we did is we purchased some science, so let's see what we got here for science. We picked up stability and survivability. Both are very good things. Anything here I know science. Okay, so I was doing some testing with, I changed some of the graphic settings and hopefully it'll be better. I might have to go again later when we get bigger ships with more parts, but for now it should be work. But while I was looking around, I noticed there's this like free mission. Test the command pod while flying over Kerbal. Gee, I don't know if we're ever going to have a command pod flying over Kerbal for 11 grand. Yeah, an advance of 11 grand. So yeah, we'll take that. But the thing is, I also want the orbit Kerbal because I'm pretty sure I can orbit Kerbal now too. So what I'm going to do is, now that I got that advanced and stuff, it'll be easy for me to upgrade this money and have enough money left over for my rocket. Alright. So now I can go back in and have up to 7. So I'm going to take this orbit Kerbal. Let's make sure if we got anything else here yet that I can take. No, that's specific altitude and speed. Those are always a pain in the neck. Wheel shoot, cone shoot. I should do that. Test the swivel at the launch site. Yes, I will take that one as well because I'll show you. Test the flea. No, I'm not going to do that. Stack decoupler. Yeah, we're going to be doing that as well. So it's like 50 grand we just got. It's going to be even more in missions. Alright, so this is with a ship I was using to test, but I'll go ahead and we'll build a new one. So we need a command pod, always a command pod, and a parachute, because coming back is good. I'll zoom in here a little bit so we can see what we're working on. Okay, so we need a heat shield, because burning up on re-entry is bad. And then we want the Mark 18 stack decoupler, because that's gonna do that. Now I'm gonna do something a little bit goofy here. Do the service bay. I'm probably gonna run out of parts actually, but we'll see. Actually I'm not gonna do that because I just realized we can't do EVAs yet. Old school stuff. Okay. That makes other stuff easier. You can see I unlocked some parts there when I was doing my testing. So I'm going to go ahead and do, let's do 3 of these. Unfortunately, I've only got one liquid fuel rocket engine right now, and this is this one. It's pretty big. So I'm going to set the thrust limiter down just so we don't like over accelerate, because I do have the G kill turned on for Kerbals. Okay, so then next I need the stack decoupler again, and this one is for the first stage, the main stage. At this stage I don't think I don't think it's appropriate to do 3-stage rockets, because I just think that's kind of overkill. How are we on weight? It's not telling me there. Oh, but I forgot to turn off notifications. It's probably my girlfriend, but that's okay. That seems a bit much. Why don't I do this? I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Newbie mistakes. I'm going to have to put up a little thing that says, check your notifications. Okay. So then we put this big engine on the bottom and not modify the thrust. Let's make sure we got thrust to weight here is good, and that thrust to weight is Not as good. How am I on parts? I'm getting close to parts. I can't do what I wanted to do. So what I'm going to do is this. I want to do, just for fun, for giggles as they say, let me do it this way, however. Add some boosters. Okay, check staging, looks good. I'm over mass. Well, there's a couple things I can do. One thing I'm going to do is that. Still over mass. Just barely over mass. Well, we're going to do it this way. Come on. Alright, forget that. Boom. What? Actually, it makes more sense delta V wise to... Oh, and I got more delta V than I'll ever need. But that's okay. I was trying to build things old school. Back before they improved the aerodynamics, you needed about 4,500 delta V to get to Kerbal orbit. Maybe a little less. But they improved the aerodynamics, so you need much less delta V to get to orbit. But, you know, some habits die hard. This gives us some margin of error as well. Okay. I'll call this orbit 1. And we'll, here, move. And we'll save. And we will launch. Now there was some mission where I needed to test something on the ground, so I'll have to look and see what that was. I think that was... Where's my missions? Okay, so I need to test the engine at the launch site. Okay, that's easy enough. That was the one. Here, engine. Test you. Boom. Done. We've tested it. Oh, and its staging got screwed up again somehow. Well, that's easy to fix. Thrust, SAS is on. Thrust is full. And that was a mistake. Because it tests the... well, we'll get there. I hope. See if I can do a proper gravity turn here. Oh, you know what I did? I forgot to turn on the thrust on those boosters. Huh! Whoops. We'll see. Yeah, I'm way high at this point. But that's okay. We'll get there. Turn that back on because it was falling over a little quick. Turn that off because we're doing okay, I think. Oh, and I forgot to include the mech jab stuff. Not the mech jab, the engineer stuff. So I don't know how high I'm going. Alright, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. See how high are we? Oh, this is an awful. I just did a bunch of these much better than this when I was testing the graphics. But here I am, screwing it up. That's okay. Brute force gravity turn. This is why I had extra delta V. It's all good. Built-in safety margin. Okay, now dump that stage and start the next one. Probably gonna go up. Oh, I don't know how high. Oh, shoot, I had to test the command pod. Hope it's not too late. Nope. Haha. Got it. If I go up to 120, then I can time warp better. But once you get it up that fast, it goes real quick. Yep. That's fine. We should have delta V. Now we are... Oh, I can't do... Now I can. Now we're in space. If I had a transmitter, I could transmit that, but I don't have batteries yet, so I haven't been messing with the transmitters. Because transmission takes a lot of power really quick. Let's turn the that off so we're not burning any energy. Okay. Oh, and I didn't bring... I did a bunch of things. That's okay. The next science stage will allow us to build better rockets. So this is just a proof of concept rocket. To space and today we go. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I can't do the auto warp stuff because I don't have. Haha. I'll do it manually because I haven't unlocked the patch conics or anything yet. We should be able to do that after this mission. We should have good money. Oh, we are out of contact with Kerbal spaceport. It's okay. We don't need to be in contact. We have Jeb. Yep, and it's rate of climb is starting to go down, so I'll just put on the rocket. Yep, and now we go through apoapsis, but it's not really dropping now because... There we go. Pretty good orbit if you ask me. Now, let's see what all we got here. We got orbit Kerbal complete. We got orbit Kerbal, more complete. Escape the atmosphere, complete. More atmosphere, yay! Command pod, done. Altitude records and distance records. Hooray! We've tested the engine and we're done. Okay. So the only science we got is the crew report, which we already got. So there's not much point in doing anything else. Let's go ahead and see how cool. There's a bunch of different ways. I've never really been very good at landing at the Kerbal space port, but we'll give it a shot. It's right over here, so I tend to have shallow return trajectories because I don't like high G's, even before I had the G's turned on. So right about here, we're going to go ahead, and we are exactly on the retrograde. So let's just go ahead. Let's watch here so I don't go too... That'll do. It's a little steeper than I usually do, but I think it'll be fine. I don't think I need to play games with it. So now we just time accelerate until we get into the atmosphere. Clouds over the desert. Yeah, I always end up over this desert when I'm trying to re-enter. And now not to screw my re-entry off too. Actually, I can go up a little bit. It won't kill me. And now we will decouple. Now, as Jim Lovell said, or Tom Hanks playing Sir Jim Lovell, I don't know who really said it, Sir Isaac Newton is in the driver's seat. So now we just got to what's fun to do sometimes is we'll put that on. So now we can see how much ablator is left. And I'll speed this up a little bit. See if I can, yeah. We're starting to slow down. There we go, we're starting to get heating effects now. See, the ablator is starting to ablate. It's wobbling a little bit, but it should be fine. Making a lot of noise and a lot of light, but we're hardly getting any deceleration at all. I mean, there's a little bit, but not much in the Jeep, because we're still high in the atmosphere. Oh, there we go. Now up to 1G. Two Gs. We are 24,000 meters. Here we go. Now we just did 2.5G, I think, max. And there we go. We are through the hot part of the atmosphere. We're still decelerating at 2.5 Gs. Down to about 2.25. Oh, up again. Whoosh, as we come down. Still decelerating. Okay, back to real time, so I don't forget to pop the parachute in time. It's coming through the clouds. Yeah, now's a good time to pop the parachute. And then we start to slow down a reasonable amount. So what did we learn today, Jebediah? That you can into space. And you might be wondering, but as soon as this parachute pops, I'm going to jettison the heat shield. I don't know why, I just think it's cool. Oh, oof, 5G as that parachute pops open, but he survives. And we pop the heat shield. And now we fall. Sploosh. Now let's see how close we got to the KSP. Oh, not too bad. KSP's like right here, and we are right there. So I came in a little bit early, but not too bad. One of the benefits of getting as close as you can is you get more money back from recovered equipment, which in this case is 2 whole pieces. So, but every little bit adds up. Sploosh. I think we have signs from the water, so I'm going to recover the vessel. Alright, let's see what we got. Hopefully enough science to unlock the next tier. Maybe 2. 51 science? That's over 9,000. Okay, not really. And a boatload of money. So we're going to be upgrading a bunch of stuff. Hey, Jeb is level 1! Yay, Jeb, it's your birthday! Okay, so I want to consider... Whoops. You don't need to hire anybody. What's the upgrade cost? And that is... Being able to perform EVAs is huge. And the upgrade cost on that is very huge. So I'm not going to be able to do both. What order do I want to do things in? I think I actually want to upgrade this first. Because I can build a ship and we can go into orbit and collect all the science. And do EVA to collect it and then return to Kerbal. I think that's our goal. Okay, so obviously we're going to get this next. And now I've got 31 science, so that's going to give me not one of these. Okay, so that works out then. So my plan for science is going to work then. So I am going to start over with all this from here down. Bye-bye! Before I had tried to put the on here and I realized I couldn't EVA, so there was no point. But now we can EVA, so there is a point. What we're going to do is we're going to put all of our science stuff in here and make it all like professional and like awesome. The barometer, the thermometer, the thermometer. No, I'm kidding. Let's do 2 of these because you never know. And the barometer we only need, and the thermometer you only need 1 of because actually I'll put the thermometer on the outside. It doesn't really cause any trouble. And that just keeps everything aerodynamic and neat. Okay, so then I've got these nice big fuel tanks. So we cut down on parts a lot by doing it this way. And then engines. So these KW rocketry engines are my absolute favorite engines. They're not that broken. They just, the power seems to be at the right place versus the other ones. So I just have, I don't know, I just like them. So as you can see, we got a lot of delta V there. And still a decent amount of thrust to weight, so that's not a problem at all. So we're going to decouple that, and then we're going to build our first stage. Now, I forget what the thrust is on the Wildcat. It's a little bit higher than this one, but what's its? It's changed a lot. So, ISP is 260 to 335, and this ISP is 285 to 320. So it's a better engine. Excuse me. And then okay, max thrust surface is 204. So if you don't know, that's newtons, and a newton is 1 ton per g-ish, since per meter squared acceleration, since Kerbal gravity is about 9 meters squared. Generally, I just cut it off and divide it by 10, so I can get about 20 tons of lift, or at 1 g on this. That's, you know, a good ballpark. So let's put some of these on. Let's turn this on just so I know where I'm at. I don't want to make it too tall because then we can't fit it. We're still good. That's going to be too tall, I think. No, it's not. And again, that is what could only be described as a metric boatload of ISP. It's a little low, so what I will do is, just because I have the parts left, and who doesn't like, come on, where are they? Coupling. All these new categories. Confusing me. Stop confusing me! Okay. And then we'll put some of these on. Oh look, I have bigger ones, but I don't care about those right now. I only need these. And then we put these together so that this knows what's going on, and I don't need more than like 2 for liftoff. So we're hardly using any of these, but that's fine. Do I have? No, I don't. Okay, so we're going to call this Orbit Science, because that's what we're going to do with it. For science! Okay, do I want to put somebody else in here? I think I do. I want to get Valentina getting experience. Alright, and we'll launch this, and this will be, I think, our last... Uh-oh, not again. Actually, we'll do it this way. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut way back, aren't I? Yeah. You know what? Let's do it this way. We have a small tank. Put the half tank in there. Oh, we're several tons over. You know what we're actually gonna do? Yeah, that's fine. Actually, there's enough delta V on that. I hope. Should be if I do this right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... there we go. Total delta V. Yeah, well... let's do it! Launch. Remember, check staging. Because I was moving stuff around, sometimes the staging... Yep, and like I said, check staging. You move stuff around, stuff gets screwed up. Okay, SAS on for the initial. Oh, I should have checked for more missions. Oh well, too late now. And throttle is go. So we are go for launch. And we're about to lose those boosters, which is fine because we're going 20. Abort, abort, abort. Yeah, that was dumb. I launched them too soon. Jumping the gun here. Again, fix staging. Pay attention. The reason I turn SAS off is I try to do a gravity turn, and SAS fights gravity turns, but it's not... oh, poop. Wow. I might have to put fins on this. Alright, abort again! It was working so well before. Let's see, do I have room for parts? I do. Okay, good. So those are better than the... Alright. It's Kerbal. Trial and error. That's how we do this. Yep, we kept Valentina. Okay, SS on. Throttle on. Check staging. Oh, come on. Check staging. We are cleared for launch. What am I going to screw up this time? Who knows? Yeah, see, it's much more resistant to going out of path with those fins. But it's also much stabler. Much more stable. Huh, I wonder what I got here. Oh, hey. Something from before. And I forgot the thing again. Oh well. Yeah, I need to get this over. Now we're higher in the air, the fins have less control. Oh, come on, wrong button. It's Valentine's first flight. What do you expect? Okay, so any point now we would be in space, but we're still in the first stage, so I don't necessarily want to stop. And like before, I want to go to 120 for time acceleration reasons. So I actually made it into orbit with extra fuel in my first stage. If I was feeling a little more, you know what, I should, if I can get there in time. Nope, I missed it. Oh, well. A little more aggressive, I would use this energy for the circularization, but I am not. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do something a little goofy here, seeing as I have a good deal of delta V. We'll see how I go once I get circularizing. Log pressure data. Keep that. We'll log temperature. And we'll keep that. And we will do a... where is it? Too many buttons now. They're there. Yeah, we already got that. So, okay. And again, since I don't have patch conics or anything, I'm just going to wait for the rate of climb to approach not much. And an overshot. Nah, it's okay. Now, I need to keep an eye on my fuel on this one because I want to do something goofy and I may not have enough fuel to do that. Yeah, I don't. I was going to go into high orbit. But I don't. Okay. So maybe I do. We'll wait till we get to the periaps again. Because it would be nice to get some more science while we're up here. Okay, get... Oh! She must have leveled up. Oh, I turned on instant level up. That's right. Because if we're taking crew out to Jewel and stuff, we want to be able to not have to bring them all the way back to get level ups. That's probably good enough. I think it's 250. I'm going to go to 300 just to be sure. Okay. Now, once I get to the light side, we're going to do an EVA and grab that science so that I can and do it at high above. Are we in the light? We are in the light, or almost in the light. That's close enough, as they say, for government work. Okay, Valentina, perform the first EVA. Let's get a EVA report. And the problem here is that she was what's keeping the ship steady. Takes a lot of practice to get good at the EVA, let me tell you. So don't feel bad if you're not any good at it, doing it. Can I get the... Take data! Give me all your datas. Turn the lights on. Back up a little bit just so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, we're gonna have to come at this from a funny direction, and I don't like doing that, but looks like a spaceship though, that's for sure. Whoops. Yeah, I said I was good at this. No, I didn't. I just said it takes a while to get good at it. Oh, come on, I don't want to board. One time. Okay, now we want to store the experiment. And now we will board. Alright. So if I did this right, once we get up here, it'll be space high above Kerbal, and that's a different biome. Oh, well, look, I've got monopropellant. I don't need monopropellant. Okay. Crew report. Yes. Keep experiment. Observe mystery goo. Keep experiment. Log pressure data. Keep experiment. Log temperature. Keep experiment. See if we can kind of go, whoops, radial here. And we're going to go EVA again. So what I want is a EVA report. And then we're going to do turn the lights on. Collect data, remove data, take data, take data, take data! Starfleet doesn't want him anymore! Oh, spoiler alert, he's dead. Although, was he really ever alive? Oh, I don't want to start arguments. Never mind. You know what? He's fictional. Come on. It's harder to talk and do that. Every YouTuber says that. It's harder to do this than it looks. There we go. And she's on upside down, but it doesn't matter. Yay! We got boatloads of science. So now we're going to close this. Now we're going to go retrograde. Because we're going to use the last of our fuel to go ahead and re-enter Kerbal. We're not going to be anywhere near the Space Center, I doubt, but that's okay. And now we wait for the top of the atmosphere. I probably missed some science and people are screaming at it. You missed science! I don't know if I did. Oh, and it's in the dark. Sorry, people. I have to install that mod that makes it lighter. Okay, let's go ahead and go retrograde again. I had a little bit of fuel left, so I didn't really have reason to be worried about that pop up to high Kerbal orbit. Okay, but it's time to put Sir Isaac Newton back in the driver's seat. Poof. Go ahead and turn that off. Oh, it's already starting to glow red. Does the thermometer still tell temperatures? Let's keep that up just to see how hot things are getting. Wish I could change it in besides Kelvin, but that's okay. I can turn the resources off now because I survived. Oh yeah, look at that Kelvin climb, which is different than Kelvin Klein, which is well known as a time traveler from the 80s. Yeah, there's an obscure reference for you. Not really as obscure as you probably think it is. Let's go ahead and do some physics acceleration, just so this doesn't take all year. I just enjoy re-entry though. For some reason, when I play myself, I never usually accelerate re-entry. It's just, I don't know. Re-entry. No, can I log the temperature here? Yes, I can. We're not going to get out and collect it, but we'll take it back to the ground with us. Yep, again, we just topped out at, what, 2.5 Gs. And we see the temperatures are already falling. So I'll just turn that off. And we're still in the dark. I was kind of hoping that we'd cross the Terminator into the light. Maybe you can see it silhouetted against the starry background. We're still plenty high. I don't need to pop the parachute yet. But I will. Now we can do it. Oof. And we'll jettison the heat shield. Again, because it amuses me. Oops. Alright, so where did we land? I can't tell. I think the KSP is over here, so we did the other side. But what, I could be totally wrong. We'll see when we get to the recovery information. Tell us how far we were. $143 science. And parts-wise, 551 kilometers. So yeah, I was about right. I got to remember to stop taking monopropellant into space when I don't have reaction control. All right, we're going to buy science, and then we're going to call it a day. So what do we need here? I do want this. These are 45 apiece. So that means I'll be able to get what? 2 is 90. Yeah, I'll be able to get 3 of them. So let's see, what do I want? Obviously, you need power. That's not an option. Plus, it gives us some science stuff and some heat stuff. Gives us the batteries. This is the... we got heat shields and stuff like that. Or we've got hold downs and fuel sludges and containers. Ah, yes, the infamous Kerbal inventory system containers. Or we can get even more rockets and more. We're going to do that one because I want the fuel tanks, if nothing else. Because it gives me, I don't use that one much in that, guys. So then, is it this one or this one? I don't think I'm going to be doing anything with the Sputnik, because I don't like having to manually fly it all into space. But I could be mistaken. Okay, so yeah, we'll get this one because I want to tie down, and that might have some use at some point. The problem is you can't board that, so you can't. It's hard to use for rescues for that. All right, so now we got 8.8 science left. So I am Gnomish Chris. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time when we try to do some more into space. Maybe we'll do a free return trajectory around Minmus or the moon, and that'll give us some more science. Have a good day, everybody.